Hey guys, I got a lot of questions regarding how I did the transparency view on the DDU to see what's behind the main center screen. So I'm just gonna do a quick walkthrough. First of all, thank you Dan Suzuki for doing this tutorial. He didn't go into as much detail, but you're able to get the gist of what he was doing, and I was playing around with it and kind of figure out how to do it correctly. So thanks again for bringing this idea up. As you know, DDU is getting larger and it's just blocking more screen. If you do iRacing, it blocks your control. But for me, I usually map the controls to like button box, knobs, and so forth. But main concern for me is just I don't want to remove the DDU every time I don't play games or racing. I just leave it as is. Measure twice, cut once. That's what I do. So, without further ado, you need a HDMI compatible DDU. Usually, these 10-inch screen one is HDMI Displayport as well. You cannot use a USB DDU. If it was, I'd be able to do this on this guy already, but I can't. So you install this guy up, download yourself OBS. As you can see, OBS, the start bar lines up with the start bar outside. This little line up. You might not see a line because I'm putting the camcorder on top of my head, so it just doesn't seem like it's aligned from a top view down. But for my eyesight, it's pretty much aligned. You can play with it once you start creating yours. So let's start it from scratch. First off, you open OBS, everything's normal. You want to go to settings on OBS and go to videos. You want to put output scale, converse resolution to the resolution of the display. So mine is 1920 by 720 for the screen, and then for the hertz or FPS, this max is 60. So I left at 60. You guys might have 30 and so forth. Press OK on this, and then you go to scenes. You want to press add scenes. Let's name it see-through. Okay, and then you have source. You want to go to source, do the display capture, and you put see-through. I'm just going to rename it to or something. All right, and the screen pops up. Properties for see-through 2. Display, you want to do the primary screen, which is your center screen, and what you want to see behind the DDU. So you press that, get your infinity screen, press OK. So right now, this whole screen right here, it's aligned to 1920 by 720p. For that matches to what I have on my display. It's hard to do the resizing and lining up to match everything on your screen to this. So what I do is I take the OBS, I drag it to my right monitor. You might do the same for yours as well. And just go to the top left corner right here with the box. Click on it, drag it down. Because what we want to do is we want to see the start menu and a start bar. So you can bring it down. As you see, the start bar is right here. As you know, the DDU right now is blank. So what I do is right click on the see-through, full screen projector scene, send it straight to the DDU. So you see the screens right here, matches to this size. What else you need to do is hold down Alt key and go to the top center one and drag it down, because you don't want to capture the whole top of the screen. You just basically want to capture whatever this piece strip right here is blocking. Trying to center it up. I mean, it's going to be playing around with this for a while. So as you can see, this screen right now, the start bar on this is so tiny. We want to make sure it lines up to this and almost the same size. So again, before we even do that, as you see on this, the OBS icon on my start menu and versus the actual physical screen, it's outside the DDU. So I want to hold on Alt key and take the side square, drag it in. So I don't see that anymore. And you might want to do the same on the right too. So you see they have the clock on the screen right here, the clock, the dock on it. So you might want to bring it in and bring it over here, because it seems like the DDU is hiding behind this guy right here. That guy's hiding behind the DDU. So once you have that done, release the Alt key, hit the corner so you can expand it out. The reason why we're expanding it is we want to try to get the start menu to line up to what we have over here. So I'm just going to keep expanding it. And then I want to put Alt and bring this down. This way I can bring this up so it can align to what we have in the screen. See how the start menu on the DDU is almost matching to this. So what we need to do is either we need to Alt and hold this in, and then we drag this guy over, and we want to expand it out a little bit more without holding the Alt key. Just hold it, expand. There we go. So as you see, this, you might not see it aligned, but from my view, it's the start menu aligned to that menu. This curve right here aligned to that. So I want to go back to my OBS, hold Alt, and I want to close on the left side a little bit more, and try to grid it up again. And this pretty much align. I might want to bring it down a tad more. Just hit the down arrow key, tap, 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 tap. And you see you have a little more space, 14 pixel up above. Just Alt and drag it up. And that should align. So now everything seems to be aligned to what you have. Let's see. If my mouse icon's right here, I should bring it down. It should be over there somewhere. No. So something's off. So right here I need to reset, close this screen. So Alt it and bring this guy in. Let's see. Bring that up. Still more. This is on the right and that's on the left. So I need to close the screen more. Let's see. I know my left side's pretty much online. And I need to wait to see. Bring this guy over. Okay, so it's close enough, but you get the idea. You just play around with it. So once you have this thing pretty much set up, what I do is I go to the screensaver, YouTube, find a screensaver, put a full mode, and try to align. You see this line's matching up. This guy is supposed to be a little more, but let's see how we're gonna do. So this line matches up to that. That goes to that. So basically just keep playing, keep trying to resize it so you can line up this to line up what we have over here. So let me just pause the screen. As you see, this screen right here, this line right here, kind of go over there. Let's see if we can find some. Okay, so this guy, go expand it. I mean, it's pretty much aligned, but for me, I'm kind of anal, so I might going to try to fine tune it a little bit more. But that's how I did mine. So keep playing around with it. If you have any questions, feel free to put in the comments. I'll do the best to answer it. And this is the tutorial on how to do the transparency mode from your DDU so you don't have to remove it all the time. All right. So feel free again, reach out to me if you have any question. I'm also on a Discord of Grid as well. So this is a Grid product, loves it. AMG wheels, amazing. So enjoy. Let me know if you want to see me to show you anything I have on my rig. All right. Thanks, guys.